Welcome to Chair Yoga Series 3, Abs and Legs. Hello, welcome back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, where you may be listening to Series 3 of our Chair Yoga practice. And Series 3 is going to focus on the lower side of our body, our abdominal muscles. Especially if we sit a lot, our abdominal muscles get weak. And if we have weak abdominal muscles, that impacts our low back. And believe me, I know this. I've experienced things in my life like some spinal decompression of my discs, and I have what's called spondylolisthesis, which is a crack in a vertebrae. So I have personally experienced what pain can be like in our low backs. And this practice, this chair yoga practice, can actually help to increase strength in our abdominal muscles without going to an invasive or compromising Pilates class. Not that Pilates is bad, because it's very good for you, but if you can't get there and it's not accessible for you, it's okay, because we can still work those muscles without having to even leave our chair. So this can be done while you're sitting watching TV sometimes, maybe while you're working, if you take a little bit of a break, if you're sitting at your desk, if you're confined to a chair on a regular basis. This could be part of your daily exercise routine to keep the body warm and strong. So we incorporated the upper body in our last two series. We worked on the upper shoulders, the arms. We worked on the torso. That's adding some spinal twisting. So now we're going to work on the lower part of our body. So in this case, I'm going to ask you to sit a little bit farther back, but not let your back touch the chair. So we're still going to incorporate the torso. That is our core. So right here at our low belly, right below the navel, there is what's called transverse abdominis muscle. And that is the muscle that helps keep our back strong. It also helps us get out of our chair. It helps us for balance. It helps us when we're little kids to ride a bike, to go skiing. It helps us with walking. So this is a very important part of the body to keep strong. And if we're confined or sitting too long in a chair, these muscles weaken. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do. So that help to strengthen the muscle. And you can do it either sitting or lying down. Now, below the body, below the navel, there's a lock. So if you imagine you're getting into a tight pair of pants and you have to zip up that pants and you kind of hold your belly in, that lock that you're doing there is called, Uddiyana Bandha. So that's a bandha, that's a lock of the body. Below at the perineum, which is right below right at the base, coccyx, base of the spine, between the sexes, etc. So that is a lock. So like if you're lifting, so for women, it's like a Kegel squeeze. For men, it would be like stopping a quick urination. So that's how it's been expressed to me anyways. Can't say that I know that for a fact. But these two locks work together to protect the body, along with the breath, which we talked about, Ujjayi Pranayama, and the movement of the body and the breath as dance partners become the elements or the mechanics to help us build strength in our lower body. So now, while you're just sitting here, I want you, if you're a female, if you identify with female and you are female gender, I would like you to do a Kegel squeeze. If you're of the male gender, I'd like you to just quickly feel that energy as if you're stopping urination very quickly. So that tightness. Okay, so we're going to tighten it up and release. Tighten it up, release. Take a deep breath, inhale up and release. And one more, and everybody's probably giggling right about now. Usually I do, if I'm in person, everybody's laughing and giggling. So that feeling, that lift that you're feeling is actually working that transverse abdominis right below the muscle, right below the navel. So when that happens, you can actually strengthen that, do that 10 or 15 times a day. It's going to help to strengthen this muscle. Okay, so that's one thing we can do. Pretty simple, isn't it? Okay, so now the next thing is I want you to come a little closer to the edge of your seat. And I'm going to encourage you to try to lock one of those bandhas. Lock it up, hold it. Now inhale and lift your right leg. Inhale together. And exhale down. Feel that energy? Ooh, yeah, I can feel it. And it's pretty simple. So take a deep breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Try not to hold on to the chair or like as if you're holding on, because then you start to use your arms and then the energy displaces into the arms as opposed to the muscle that we're trying to engage. So I like to just keep my hands lightly pressed on my thighs. Okay, are we ready again? Engage Mula Bandha, lock it in. Inhale, right leg up. Hold it, exhale down. Inhale up and hold. Exhale down. And one more, inhale up and hold. And exhale down. Good. Okay, let's go to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and hold it. And exhale down. Whew, take a moment. Feel what that feels like. Feel that energy. And all we're doing is just one little lift off the floor. And it doesn't have to be as high as I'm going. As you can see, my knees going up pretty high. It could just be a little bit, just a baby bit. It's okay, because each time you do it, that muscle will get stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, now incorporating that muscle, once again, that transverse abdominis muscle, into the Mula Bandha lift, right? Engaging those bandhas. Now we're going to hold on and we're going to lengthen out our legs and down. You might want to scooch back just a little bit. Make sure your sit bones are rooted, okay? Feet, knees, ankles, shoulders are all in alignment. We're nothing like this, not like this, or like this. If you're in a chair and you're confined to a chair, just try to get your sit bones so they're really rooted and your core is high. Okay, so the heart is high and you feel the core lifting. Okay, take a deep breath and extend the right leg. Inhale up. Exhale down. So when you're inhaling, that inhales, you can feel the movement in the top of the quadricep, which is the top of your thigh. Take a deep breath again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more. Inhale up and hold it. My toes. Hello. Happy toes. Flex your feet. And release. Now I'm barefoot, but that doesn't mean you have to be. I just happen to like to do yoga barefoot, and in most practices it is done barefoot. You don't need any special shoes, but if you are in sneakers, that's terrific. That's perfectly fine. Or in some kind of a shoe, especially if you're at work. Okay, let's ground again. We're going to go on to the other side. Left side, now just lift it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. And one more. Inhale up. And exhale. And good. Take a breather. Now we're going to go into the lifting up the quadricep. Okay, take a deep breath. Inhale, extend. exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And one more, inhale up, and hold it, hold it, hold it. Feel that quadricep working, and down, and release. Okay, so you can do repetition of that, maybe 3 cycles. I would encourage, and alternate. So first starting with the lift, then the extension. 3 on each side, lift and extension. And you might want to, you can either do one side first or one side second, or you can alternate as you're going. So take a deep breath, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, left, exhale down. Inhale right, exhale down. Inhale left, exhale down. Inhale right, exhale down, and one more. Inhale left, exhale down. Inhale, extend right, exhale down. Inhale, extend left, exhale down. Inhale, extend right, exhale down. Inhale, extend left, exhale down, and keep that engagement in the bandhas right down below. Exhale down, and one more. Inhale up, and exhale down. Good. All right. So now that we've incorporated some movement from the bandhas, locking them up, holding that, protect that low back. We've rolled forward in the beginning. We could feel that energy in our low back and stretching out, shoulders. Now we're going, and we worked on the torso, spinal twisting. Now we've worked some muscles in our low body. So by now, if you're doing this in sequencing, 1, 2, and 3, you're probably starting to feel some warmth and some energy of the body. Now, for those of us who can get out of the chair and want to work on balance, the important thing here is now to come scooching forward, ground your feet, engage Mula Bandha, ground the feet to the floor, keep your knees in line with your ankles and your shoulders, and I'm going to have you take your arms out in front. And the reason I'm asking you to do this, now if you're unable to stand from a chair, that's perfectly fine. You can actually work some additional work, bandhas, breath work, arms high, and then bring it back down. But for those who want to work on balance, I'm going to teach you a little trick. So now tighten up the Mula Bandha, that Kegel squeeze or that little lift at the perineum, and then ground the toes and add your Ujjayi breath with getting up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So if you're still seated in the chair and you're confined to the chair, that's perfectly fine. You're going to just take it this way. Inhale up. Exhale down. But at the same time, engage Mula Bandha. Inhale up. So we're not letting go. Exhale down. And one more for those who are standing. Exhale down. Lovely. So by now, three series in, upper body and neck and shoulders and arms, torso and breath, and lower body. We have done a full workout. That's about, if you do it all together, that's probably about 35 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. And if you can incorporate them all together in a regular day, 30 minutes of chair yoga. You've got your breath work that's giving you more energy and more oxygen flow through the body to improve circulation. You've now got movement in the upper body, in the center of your body, and in your lower body that's improving flexibility. This now helps the result of that to reduce stress. Who doesn't want to reduce stress in our days today? It also helps with pain management, and one great benefit of it is we might even sleep better. Who couldn't use more sleep? So I am so grateful you tuned in today, and I hope that you find some tidbits in these series, in this small series of chair yoga, that allows you to incorporate it into your daily life to find benefits and peace within the body, the mind, and also within your own inner spirit. So until we meet again, shoot me an email if you like, Karen Gomez Consulting @gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Namaste.